In the global auto industry, Ford stands as a century-old American icon, famous for the Model T and its Detroit roots. From the earliest days of mass production, Ford revolutionized how cars were built and became a symbol of American ingenuity and progress. Its blue oval logo is recognized around the world, representing a legacy of innovation and resilience. For decades, Ford has symbolized American manufacturing, but now faces the challenge of adapting to electric and software-driven vehicles. The company is investing billions in new technologies, reimagining its factories, and retraining its workforce to compete in a rapidly changing market where sustainability and digital connectivity are key. Across the world, Geely, founded in 1986, has rapidly transformed from making refrigerator parts to becoming a global automotive powerhouse. In just a few decades, Geely has grown into one of China's largest privately owned automakers, expanding its reach far beyond its humble beginnings. Geely's rise is marked by bold acquisitions and a focus on electric and connected car tech, making it a leader in the industry's current revolution. The company has invested heavily in research and development, pushing the boundaries of what's possible in mobility and smart vehicles. The idea of Ford and Geely joining forces highlights the new realities of the car business. Legacy meets innovation, West meets East. It's a partnership that could blend Ford's experience with Geely's agility, creating new opportunities for both. Their paths crossed before. Geely bought Volvo from Ford in 2010, revitalizing the Swedish brand. That deal proved Geely's ability to manage global brands and showed Ford's willingness to adapt in a changing world. Now they're back at the table, not as buyer and seller, but as potential collaborators, recognizing that partnership may be the only way forward in today's high-stakes market. Both companies understand that the future of mobility will be shaped by those who can work together across borders and cultures. Old rivalries are giving way to pragmatic alliances that could reshape the industry. As the automotive world faces unprecedented change, Ford and Geely's collaboration could set the tone for a new era of global cooperation and innovation. The timing isn't random. Both companies face urgent pressures that can't be ignored any longer. The automotive world is shifting at breakneck speed, and standing still is no longer an option. Ford's CEO Jim Farley has openly admitted that Chinese automakers like Geely are far ahead in EVs and software, calling it the most humbling thing I have ever seen. He's acknowledged that Ford risks falling behind if it doesn't act fast, especially as the EV race heats up globally. Meanwhile, Geely's home market is crowded with fierce competition, and its global ambitions are blocked by new EU tariffs on Chinese EVs, making exports to Europe costly and complicated. The company faces mounting pressure to find new pathways for growth. Ford has underused factories in Europe, representing untapped potential and sunk costs. Geely has advanced EV tech but needs a way into the EU market to expand its reach and influence. Their needs are perfectly matched. Ford wants to catch up technologically and stay relevant, while Geely wants to bypass tariffs and establish a stronger European presence. This is more than a business deal. It's about survival and relevance in a rapidly changing industry, where innovation and adaptability are the keys to staying alive. Both companies see partnership as the key to overcoming their biggest obstacles, and as a way to pool their strengths for a better shot at the future. Delegations are shuttling between Michigan and China, searching for a win-win solution that could reshape the global automotive landscape for years to come. The stakes are higher than ever. Not just growth, but the very future of both companies hangs in the balance as they navigate this pivotal moment. At the heart of the ongoing talks is Ford's Valencia, Spain plant, a cornerstone of its European operations for decades, now facing an uncertain future as Ford accelerates its shift to electric vehicles, once a symbol of industrial strength and innovation. The plant is now at a crossroads, with its fate hanging in the balance as the automotive industry transforms. The proposal on the table is significant. Geely would use part of the Valencia plant to build its own cars for the European market, in what's known as a contract manufacturing deal. For Ford, this arrangement means much-needed revenue and the preservation of jobs from an underused asset. For Geely, it's a shortcut to European production, bypassing the time and cost of building a new factory from scratch. Geely would gain instant access to a highly skilled workforce and a state-of-the-art facility, dramatically speeding up its entry into the competitive European market. This arrangement is reportedly the most advanced and promising part of the ongoing negotiations, with both sides seeing clear benefits. If the deal goes through, the Valencia plant could soon see both Ford and Geely vehicles rolling off the same assembly lines, a powerful symbol of new global collaboration and changing industry dynamics. It's a win-win situation. Ford turns a potential liability into a valuable asset, while Geely secures a launchpad into Europe. The factory could soon become the face of a new era in automotive partnerships, setting a precedent for future collaborations in the industry. Geely's main motivation for a European base is to avoid EU tariffs on Chinese-made EVs. By building cars in Ford's Valencia plant, Geely's vehicles count as made in the EU, dodging costly import duties. This lets Geely price its cars competitively and signals a long-term commitment to Europe, creating jobs and goodwill. It's a proven playbook. Japanese and Korean automakers have done the same in the US and Europe for decades. Geely already uses Renault's South Korean factories for similar reasons. The Ford deal is the logical next step in Geely's global expansion. It's a pragmatic solution to a major economic barrier. While Geely seeks manufacturing, Ford is after technology, especially in EV platforms and software. Today's cars are computers on wheels, and Ford lags behind Chinese rivals in battery tech, digital features and autonomous systems. Geely's advanced EV platforms like the CA architecture, power brands such as Zeekr and Polestar, and are known for efficiency and digital integration. Access to these platforms could save Ford years and billions in R&D, helping it close the tech gap quickly. Talks also include collaboration on automated driving and connected services, where Chinese firms excel. For Ford, learning from Geely could transform its digital cockpit and user experience. This isn't Ford's first tech partnership. It's already worked with Renault and Volkswagen. The Geely deal could be the most significant, showing that collaboration is now smarter than going it alone. For Ford, it's about leveraging outside expertise to secure its future. Geely's strategy is built on partnerships and acquisitions, not just organic growth. Its 2010 purchase of Volvo from Ford was a turning point. Geely revitalized Volvo without erasing its identity, proving skeptics wrong. Geely also owns stakes in Mercedes-Benz, Lotus, and has launched brands like Polestar and Lynk & Co., often through joint ventures. Its partnership with Renault, using factories in South Korea and Brazil, has boosted sales and given Geely low-risk market entry. Geely's playbook: combine its tech and flexibility with partners' assets and networks. The Ford deal fits perfectly. Geely isn't looking to take over, but to collaborate for mutual gain. Its track record shows it can be a patient, effective partner. This history makes a Ford alliance both credible and promising. Despite the business logic, a Ford-Geely deal faces a tough political climate, especially amid US-China tensions. Any partnership between an American icon and a Chinese tech leader will draw scrutiny from US lawmakers and regulators. The main concern: modern cars collect vast data, and US officials worry about Chinese tech creating security risks or backdoors. The Biden and Trump administrations have both pushed for bans on Chinese tech in US vehicles. Any Geely technology in Ford cars sold in the US would face intense resistance. Ford would need to guarantee that US vehicle data stays on American soil and is insulated from foreign access. The European manufacturing part is less controversial, but tech sharing is a political minefield. Ford and Geely must work closely with governments, building safeguards and transparency into any deal. The partnership's fate may hinge more on politics than business. Both companies know regulatory approval is the biggest hurdle, so they're building guardrails into the deal. Ford's CEO, Jim Farley, believes a partnership can win approval if it includes strict legal and technical separations to address security concerns. For example, Geely's software might only be used in Ford vehicles outside North America, while US models use separate vetted systems. The deal could focus on less sensitive tech like batteries or logistics, avoiding controversial areas for the US market. Every detail will be scrutinized by government agencies. Ford is likely already in talks with officials, framing the deal as a way to strengthen American industry, not surrender it. Approval will require Ford to prove it can collaborate without compromising US security or tech leadership. The outcome depends on the fine print and Ford's ability to convince a skeptical government. If Ford and Geely succeed, the partnership could reshape the industry. Ford would gain a fast track to competitive EVs, defending and expanding its market share. Geely would become a true European player, solving its tariff problem and scaling up quickly. The deal would validate Geely's partnership-driven strategy and set a precedent for future global expansion. Other automakers may be forced to seek similar alliances, accelerating industry consolidation and collaboration. The road ahead is uncertain, but if the deal works, it will mark a turning point, where collaboration, not rivalry, defines the new automotive era. A Geely-designed car rolling off a Ford line in Spain would symbolize a new, interconnected industry. The world of cars may never look the same again.